again behind the scenes with the MLB stars of the game, and I got the man here. How we doing?
We good.
We take our youngsters behind the scenes. What's this big league experience been like? For 10 years in the big leagues.
Still a dream come true. Obviously, you being able to put this uniform on every day is a blessing. I'm thankful for that, and to be a professional baseball player, you don't take that for granted. So for me, it's all about coming in, being myself, and understanding, I'm blessed and thankful for the opportunity to be here. And first and foremost, the Lord is the reason I'm here. So just building off of that day in and day out, that keeps you going.
I used to coach college baseball, scouted for 5 major league teams. Every kid dreamed of playing the big leagues, and they think you guys get drafted in the big leagues the next day. I don't understand the dues you guys have to pay.
You got to pay them dues. Obviously, you getting drafted is kind of that first step into being the goal of becoming a big leaguer. And then you got to put in the work to become better, to realize, what takes place up here, to not just get up here, but to stay here. That's the hardest part.
So your longevity in the game, do you sometimes reflect back over the minor league days and the ups and downs and that journey just getting here?
100%. You look back sometimes and there's guys that you played with in the minor leagues, played against in the minor leagues, and you start realizing it ain't really many that you play with in minor leagues that's in the big leagues anymore. So you start to cherish those moments a little bit more and start understanding that's the adjustments that were made, not just from that person or individual, but also, making adjustments with the game.
Who were some of the players that mentored you along the way?
I was blessed to play with Torrey Hunter.
Oh my God,
my first year. So that was a dream come true. Just watching him and then being able to play with him, that was. That's still the moment, and we still stay in contact.
Okay.
So that's a big one. I got a good bit of people, Joe Mauer, a lot of older guys that I play with early to kind of make sure you keep those roots down and don't get too over yourself.
So you go name 2 of the heavyweights, huh?
Well, that's those guys that, whenever I call or need something, they're always there to, give me feedback or information right away. I text when they immediately pick up the phone and call, and you don't have a lot of people that immediately would do that.
Yeah.
Like, they'll do it, but obviously at certain times they might have something they're doing at that moment or things like that. But if I was texting now, I don't get on their nerves, so they know if I text them it's something important.
Yeah. Last 2 questions. I won't hold you too long. So when you reflect back over this game, how do you want this game to remain? 10 years, that. I mean, a lot of guys, 2 years most in the big leagues.
For me, it's who I was as a person and teammate, and how hard I played the game. Just going out there, not playing with no regrets, leaving out all on the field day in and day out. That's the way I was raised. My parents, once you step on that field, you give 110% and you leave it all out there. Otherwise, it's what are you doing out there wasting the time when you could be making yourself better along with making the team better.
All right, last question. Every kid's dream of playing in the big leagues. You get that call up, you go into the big league, walking in the locker room for the very first time, see the uniform hanging up. What was it feeling like?
Obviously, you got all the nerves and anxiousness. Just walking into a big league locker room for the first time, and it's been real. Not you coming to spring training and you putting on that uniform in spring. That's a completely different feeling. Once you get in the regular season, you get that call up. It's a dream come true. But like I said, it's then realizing how to stay up there.
Yeah. Did you cry? A tear? A drizzle?
I honestly can't remember.
You cried it out.
I was right before I was about to play. They took me out of the lineup, so I ain't had time to cry and do all that. I had to get back, go to the hotel, pack my bag, get ready for the 6 a.m. flight. It was a quick process.
Coach with the man, BB.
Yes, sir.
High school summer baseball league and/or post-grad baseball. Uncommitted, unsigned, and signed baseball players which have gone overlooked by college coaches and pro scouts, are invited to join our post-grad School of Baseball. We offer baseball players an additional year of preparation after high school, all while allowing you to maintain your college eligibility. One review highlights, "This program has provided an amazing platform for my son to compete at a higher level. The coaches are incredibly supportive, and the atmosphere is both challenging and encouraging. We couldn't have asked for a better experience." Embrace your opportunity today. Check out our website for registration information. EliteWoodBatBaseball.com. That's www.elitewoodbatbaseball.com. This just may be what you need. Follow or like us on Facebook, become a subscriber on our YouTube channel, follow us on X, and share this info. Thank you.